Charlie Parsons for Boxing Social in association with William Hill and Empire Fight Store. The music's on, I've got a smile on my face because I am with Pound for Pound, Aquabag King. No one will ever get it, but I will keep introducing you in that way. Mr. Greg Meehan, how are you, mate?
I'm good, how are you?
Mate, good, always good to see you. Let's go into it. Maisey and George tonight, both with stellar performances. Just briefly, the work you've done with them in this camp, enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's been very good. It's been good to watch them both grow as fighters and individuals as well, which is important. It's not just about their career that we work on, it's about their life. And I think it comes out in their performances. They're both very talented. They've both got great mindsets. It's just the layers I go through with them just to make sure the prevention's in place, which we spoke about before, as they go through the levels. And two great performances tonight. George, tough fight, but good. You know, you don't learn nothing from knocking everyone out first round. So, that was a good performance. And Maisey as well, come through brilliantly. Some good movement, good footwork, and it was a great performance. Both.
Greg, I want to touch on your work with them because I've never seen two young athletes so happy and sort of happy to speak about it with your work with you. Maisey, I'm always seeing her stories, always promoting you. Funnily enough, George's mum and dad follow me on Instagram, and whenever I post that we've done a session, they're always liking it. The impact that you have on these guys from so young is clearly so powerful. It must be quite special for you to be able to see these journeys through.
It's a great time to be involved with these young fighters with their age. It's great that they're looking at it as they want to get someone like me involved with their career, and it's nice to be recognised for that. I do think it's a lot to do with team as well, I give them suggestions and they make decisions. So it's a lot that comes down to the fighters themselves. But I'm enjoying, the journey with them and starting with them so young. And I hope I can do a lot more for them.
You do work with more experienced fighters like John Ryder. What differences do you notice? Because obviously John's a family man, an adult, a dad, a husband. These guys are young, don't have too many responsibilities away from boxing, similar to myself. What differences do you find?
I think the younger fighters are more like sponges. They just want to take as much as they can, and that's good. They're willing to try everything. I think more experienced fighters will sometimes maybe question stuff, like John Ryder did after his fight. He said to me, "I thought some of the stuff that we worked on sounded a bit crazy, but he'd done it and it worked." And he even said himself it was questionable. But for the younger fighters, I think it's just a case of, I suggest it and they do it, and there's less questions involved, but it's good.
Finally from me, on George and Maisey tonight, what sort of things are you able to do and tell them, if you don't mind discussing it, that sort of are able to bring out that other level? We know how important it is, they're very vocal about it, but what are the specifics? I know we talk a lot about breath work, sleep, everything. Is it just getting it installed into them?
I think it's a case of everything they do. The work with me, the work with Tony and Kevin, the work with Alex and Tent, and as they go through the levels, every part of that will increase, and the more professionalism will come, the more confidence will come from performance. And as they go through the stages, that'll all come together more, and it will all rise together as one team.
Greg, my man, always a pleasure. Lovely seeing you. We look forward to following the journey. Cyrus next week. Are you in Birmingham?
Next week, I'll be there, to watch him,
2 interviews in 2 weeks, Greg. Some duo. Final message, I suppose, if there are people sceptical or don't really get how it works, what would you say to them?
I would say if no one has a mindset coach or a sports psychologist, then maybe just go down the road with it a little bit. There's plenty of people like me around, and it doesn't hurt to have a discovery call with someone. As I said, there's plenty of people doing it, and just to reach out to someone and see what they can add to their career.
Greg Meehan, top man, thank you for speaking to us at Boxing.